The judiciary in the People's Republic of China, PRC, is structured as a hierarchical system with multiple levels of courts, each serving different functions and handling various types of cases. The Chinese judiciary operates under the authority of the Communist Party of China, CPC, and is influenced by both socialist legal theory and the principles of the CPC. Below, we explore the key components and structure of the judiciary in China. Key components of the judiciary in China. 1. Supreme People's Court, SPC, a role and function. Highest Court. The Supreme People's Court is the highest judicial authority in China. It oversees the administration of justice and ensures the uniform application of law across the country. Supervisory role. The SPC supervises the work of lower courts and provides judicial interpretations that guide legal practice. B. Structure divisions. The SPC is divided into several divisions, including civil, criminal, administrative, economic, and intellectual property divisions. Each division handles cases related to its specific area of law. President and Vice Presidents. The SPC is headed by a president and supported by vice presidents and other senior judges. 2. High People's Courts, a role and function. Regional jurisdiction. High People's Courts operate at the provincial level, including autonomous regions and municipalities directly under the central government. Appellate jurisdiction. These courts primarily handle appeals from intermediate people's courts and certain major cases in the first instance. B. Structure divisions. High People's Courts have similar divisions to the SPC, including civil, criminal, administrative, and economic divisions. 3. Intermediate People's Courts. A. Role and function. Municipal and prefectural jurisdiction. Intermediate People's Courts operate at the municipal and prefectural level. Appellate jurisdiction. These courts handle appeals from basic people's courts and certain significant cases in the first instance. B. Structure specialized chambers. Intermediate People's Courts often have specialized chambers for handling different types of cases, such as criminal, civil, administrative, and financial cases. 4. Basic People's Courts, A. Role and function. Grassroots jurisdiction. Basic People's Courts operate at the county, district, and township levels. First instance cases. These courts handle the majority of civil, criminal, and administrative cases at the first instance. B. Structure tribunals. Basic People's Courts may have various tribunals, each specializing in different types of cases. 5. Special Courts, A. Military Courts role. Military courts operate within the People's Liberation Army, PLA, and handle military-related cases, including criminal cases involving military personnel. Structure. These courts are part of the military judicial system and have their own hierarchical structure, with higher and lower military courts. B. Maritime Courts role. Maritime courts specialize in cases related to maritime and shipping disputes. Structure. These courts operate in key port cities and handle cases such as maritime contracts, collisions at sea, and shipping regulations. C. Intellectual Property Courts. Role. Intellectual property courts handle cases related to intellectual property rights, including patents, trademarks, and copyrights. Structure. These courts are established in major cities and have specialized judges with expertise in intellectual property law. Functioning and characteristics. 1. Judicial Independence Party. Influence. While the judicial system aims to be impartial, it operates under the authority of the Communist Party of China. The CPC's influence permeates the judiciary, affecting the appointment of judges and decision-making processes. Dual leadership. Courts are subject to dual leadership, where both the government and the CPC exert control over judicial activities. 2. Judicial committees. Advisory role. Judicial committees exist within courts at various levels to provide advice on significant or complex cases. These committees typically consist of senior judges and court officials. Decision-making. Recommendations and decisions of judicial committees can influence the outcomes of cases. 3. People's assessors. Lay participation. People's assessors, similar to lay judges or jurors, participate in certain court proceedings to represent public opinion. They often sit alongside professional judges in panels for significant cases. Appointment. Assessors are selected from the general public and serve fixed terms. 4. Judicial interpretation guidance from SPC. The Supreme People's Court issues judicial interpretations to provide clarity on the application of laws. These interpretations serve as authoritative guidance for lower courts. Legal consistency. Judicial interpretations help ensure consistency in legal rulings and the application of laws across different regions.